7 things that tell you a lot about a person. Word of the day is nonverbal cues. Most of our communication is nonverbal. Nonverbal cues is the transmission of messages or signals through a nonverbal platform such as eye contact, facial expressions, gestures, posture, use of objects, and body language. And that's all associated with body language. Saying of the day is, the eyes are the windows to the soul. You can't put a smile on your eyes. You can see a lot behind the eyes, regardless of what people tell you. That's why they say the eyes are the window to the soul. How can you get a good idea of what kind of person your new friend or associate is? Can you get a good idea of what kind of person your new friend or your associate is? Me personally, when I meet somebody new, I look at how they treat other people. Some people are good at coming off like a good person. That's why, man, when you get to know somebody, it's best to take your time getting to know people and not invite them into your life, into your home, into your children's lives, around your friends, around your associates, until you know who the hell you got around you. 7 things to tell you a lot about a person. How can you get a good idea of what kind of person your new friend or associate is? If psychology has taught us anything, is that people are complicated. There's no quick and easy way to determine a person's true character and motivations, but there are a few tips and tricks that can help you gain better insight into someone's character. The people around us can give a lot of information about themselves without even knowing it. The thing is, you got to know what it is and know how to pick up on it. They express it in the little things that they do. All you have to do is listen and learn carefully. Every person tells you who they are eventually. Are you paying attention? Or are you excusing away how they treat you? 7 things that tell you a lot about a person. Number 1, their body language. Their body language is going to tell you a lot, especially their nonverbal cues. From posture to facial expressions to hand gestures. Just expressions that tell you how a person feels. You can't hide it. Half of us don't even know when we looking like that, because it's revealing how we feel. Your facial expression can reveal how you feel. A facial expression can reveal how you feel a lot of times. Their body language, from posture to facial expressions to hand gestures. Researchers believe that our body language and nonverbal cues make up to over 65% of all communication. That's a lot. That's more than half. Interpreting someone's body language can be a powerful tool in helping you to understand their personality, their attitudes, and their feelings. Facial cues like smiling can convey happiness. Facial cues like smiling can convey happiness. Or wrinkled brows denote confusion, and biting at your lip means you're worried. Facial cues like smiling can convey happiness. Wrinkled brows denote confusion, and biting at your lip means you are worried, anxious, or distressed. Clenched fists indicate anger or frustration. Crossed arms are a sign of defensiveness, and fidgeting can mean boredom, impatience, or you're in deep thought. Learning how to better read someone else's body language can go a long way in helping you understand what someone is thinking, even if they don't say the words to you. Learning how to better read someone else's body language can go a long way in helping you understand what someone is thinking, even if they don't say a word to you. 7 things that tell you a lot about a person. Number 2, their social media accounts. Oh, you can learn a lot about a person from their social media account. It's people losing jobs. They didn't get the job because they went and saw their social media account. It's people who relationships ended because of social media accounts. There's relationships that never even got started that was about to get started because of social media accounts. You can learn a lot about a person by what they post and what they like and what they share on social media. Person's profile and the way they present themselves online can reveal a lot about their personality, traits, and interests, including the way in which they want to be seen. Their social media presence shows how connected they want to be, while their privacy settings shows how much they're comfortable sharing with people. The pictures they post or share tell you a lot about what they like, whether it's going out with friends, eating good food, or who their favorite sports team is. The things that they tweet about can give you a lot of insight into the likes and dislikes and opinions as well. 7 things that tell you a lot about a person. Number 3, the way they dress. Another great way you can learn a lot about a person without ever even talking to them is by observing the way they dress. Those who dress casually are often laid back and easygoing people who value comfort over style and don't care much about impressing others. Whereas those who like to wear colorful clothes and fun patterns are usually creative and artistic types who want to express themselves through their fashion sense. Floral prints and dresses convey femininity and grace, while activewear and sports clothes reveal confidence and dependability, and formal attire exudes sophistication and assertiveness. 7 things to tell you a lot about a person. Number 4, their taste in music can tell you a lot about a person. For many of us, our musical taste is an integral part of our personal identity. We're drawn to certain genres of artists. We're drawn to certain genres and artists that speak to us on an emotional level. We connect with music that helps us better understand ourselves, and getting to look at someone's personal playlist can inform you about their world. Those who mostly listen to jazz, soul, and R&B tend to be sensitive, poetic, and passionate and deep, while people who like acoustic and folk music are usually thoughtful, calm, and warm. Those who enjoy pop and dance music are often upbeat, fun, outgoing, and cheerful. 7 things that tell you a lot about a person. Number 5, how they treat strangers. How they treat people who can't give them anything. Because if you got a date, man, and she acting all sweet and all nice, but then the minute y'all go to a restaurant and she tripping, send that back. Or something. Like come on, bro. Yeah. Like she Imelda Marcos or somebody. The person who is nice to you, but rude to the waiter, is not a nice person. The way in which we treat people of lower social status than us, or people who have nothing to offer us, is a telling aspect of a person's true character. When someone is rude or disrespectful to a stranger, like a fast food worker or an operator on the phone who's trying to help you, it shows that they're superficial and feel entitled in some way. It can signal that they're only charming and kind when they have something to gain from the other person. 7 things that tell you a lot about a person. Number 6, how they make eye contact is important. Appropriate eye contact is a good way for someone to signal that they're paying attention to you and they're interested in what you're saying. Appropriate eye contact is a good way for someone to signal that they're paying attention to you and they're interested in what you are saying. But those who often break eye contact may be nervous, uncomfortable, or distracted. Shy people, on the other hand, also have trouble looking someone in the eye for too long, especially if they find the other person attractive or intimidating. Dilated pupils indicate desire, while rapid or excessive blinking conveys distress. Narrowed eyes show that the other person may be threatened or suspicious of you. 7 things that tell you a lot about a person. Number 7, the shopping cart theory. The shopping cart theory. The shopping cart theory says that whether or not we choose to return the shopping cart once you're done with it is the ultimate litmus test for your capacity for self-governance. Returning the shopping cart is easy and convenient, but not altogether necessary. It's recognized as the proper thing to do, and yet there are no bad consequences waiting if we don't put the shopping cart back. There's nothing to gain from returning your shopping cart, so the only reason someone would do it is because they know it's simply the right thing to do. It's integrity. To return the cart is to do so out of nothing more than decency, kindness, and common courtesy. From our thoughts to our feelings to our true character, it's important that we know how to assess people. We must know how to assess people so we can make better decisions about who we invite into our lives. These little psychology hacks can come in handy in the dating pool, making friends, job hiring, and can help us make a good first impression. So we said 7 things that tell you a lot about a person. Their body language. Number 2, social media account will tell you a lot about a person. Number 3, the way they dress tells you a lot about them. Number 4, their taste in music tells you a lot about them. Number 5, how they treat strangers tells you a lot about them. How they make eye contact is another way. And then the final one, the shopping cart theory, integrity.